Hey there, this is Jexy with the Systems Alliance, and I know we've all been waiting for the Dragon Age 4 game to come out. We know it hasn't been technically announced, but we know Casey Hudson has said they're working on it. We've obviously all been waiting for it, especially after the crazy ending to Inquisition. And at the 2018 Video Game Awards, boom, Dragon Age 4 trailer dropped. Let's go ahead and check it out right now. So Dragon Age Origins is one of the best games ever made. That's just a fact. Everyone who's played it seems to love it, and not just love it a little bit. I'm talking about spawning a culture the same as Mass Effect. Now, obviously, the difference is that Mass Effect 2 came around, boom, greatest game ever. Dragon Age 2 took a step down. A little bit of a disappointment for many, but Dragon Age Inquisition, I don't know if it was as good as Origins, but definitely brought back all of the great lore and exploring and all the great stuff we loved about Origins, brought it all back in Inquisition. So not only that, but where it left off with Solus, the Dreadwolf, everything like that, I mean, my mouth was just... I cannot believe what I am seeing right now. So at the end of Dragon Age Origins, it was a little bit of a question as to what exactly is going to be Dragon Age 2. We started hearing things of what it's going to be. Okay, it's not going to take place necessarily in the same place, but we just defeated the Archdemon, and even if you include Dragon Age Awakening, which did definitely expand the story, okay, all of a sudden Darkspawn are becoming intelligent, they're able to talk. You know, this creature seems to be one of the fallen Imperial Magisters, except he's all common stuff. Like, things were getting pretty crazy at the end. And then Dragon Age 2 came along, and it kind of flipped the book. We almost went completely away from the whole Darkspawn thing and went into more of mages versus Templars and everything like that. And while I think Dragon Age 2 is still a good game, it was obviously a big disappointment and step down. And really, honestly, the main reason was because EA only gave him 2 years to complete the game, forced him to rush it out the door before it was finished, whereas Dragon Age Origins had 7 years of development time. So I know we've already talked about this with Blizzard and their development cycles and needing enough time. BioWare, no different, but when you rush a product out, you get a rushed product. That doesn't sound very good literally in any aspect of any product. When you rush a job, it doesn't turn out as good. When you take your time, it's better. But Dragon Age 2 obviously still had some great characters. You got Varric out of it. And the DLC with Hawk's father and Corypheus and the Grey Warden jails and all that stuff, that was pretty awesome. So that led into Inquisition, and it was interesting that a lot of Inquisition drew back to Origins. So it was definitely a perfect game. You know, you got continuations of both stories. And while the initial ending of Inquisition was more confined to the actual Inquisitor, you saw in the cutscenes later, oh shoot, Flemeth is Mythal. Like, holy crap, Solus is the Dreadwolf. And then when you play the DLC and you're chasing Solus and everything, good lord, where is the story going to end? All of a sudden, it's not the Fade anymore. This is all real. We're in a part of the Elvish world that still was, and then we learned so much. We learned through playing and talking to everyone that maybe it wasn't the Tevinter Imperium that caused the elves' destruction. Maybe it was the elves themselves. And to explore that world was pretty amazing. I mean, something that you just didn't think was going to happen. But then you had the DLC with the dwarves. So okay, the stone, all of that, that's real. That's clearly real. But is it more real than what the elves had and what Solus is trying to bring back? And at the same time, you have Andraste, and that stuff was healing in Dragon Age Origins. So you have like 3 competing religions that aren't just religions. I mean, they're like world facts that somehow are all real. It's pretty crazy. It doesn't quite make a lot of sense in our world how this could happen, but it's crazy how it could all be part of their world. And then on top of that, you have the Tevinter Imperium with the old gods and the Darkspawn, and somehow, you know, that fits in. Who knows? Everyone is super hyped for Dragon Age 4. We know it won't be for at least a couple years until it comes out, but hey, let's go ahead and check out the trailer. Always love their music. Alright, what are we looking at here? I always love the art.
So, you found me at last. I suspect you have questions.
Oh, shoot. that was Solus talking right there, and obviously you're chasing him at the end of Inquisition. Much as I like the end of Witch Hunt in Dragon Age Origins, that DLC, Morrigan's my girl, so I gotta go in with her, and I'm so glad that they continued that story in Inquisition. Your warden still lives on strong, even though he's not in the game. Same with this, romancing Solus, you're not letting him go that easy. You can make him not let you go, so what happens when he goes into that last Illuvion? Where's he going? Obviously, it sounds like he might be causing the end of the world, but he's also bringing another world back. Is that the right thing to do? Who knows? Obviously, at the end of the day, we just can't wait for this game to come out, so I am super pumped for it. Are you? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, hit me up on Twitter, and we'll catch you next time.